Well, welcome back. Next vehicle we're working with here, you guys might recognize. I actually rebuilt this transmission and got it running a couple of years ago. So it's a glorious 1993, I think it is. I can't remember. Anyways, Ford Explorer 4.0 liter with a 5-speed. I've personally never seen that combination, but at any rate, the individual who who I sold it to, I should say, contacted me and said, "Hey, can you help me out with this? It's got, I'll show you here in a second. Get this out of the way. The water pump has taken a vacation on this one, and well, it's failed. Yeah, it's bad. So we're gonna be pulling that guy off of here and putting a new one on." Okay, so we're getting started here. Loosened up my fan shroud, hoping I could slip it by the fan, get it out of there, get me a little more clearance. Of course, I can't. It's one piece. It doesn't come apart in the middle. Can't get it out, so I'm going to take the whole radiator out just so I can get my room for my mitts to get in there. Of course, it's got the factory Ford spring clamps on these hoses, such as right here. These guys, don't use these. Don't put them back on. They're terrible. Nobody likes them. I hate them. You never clamp them quite tight enough. Yes, there's a pair of pliers you can get that's specific for taking them off. They're just terrible. Just get some worm drive clamps and put them on there. They're great. So, you know, I'm gonna lube those threads up a bit on those old bolts, because this girl's a little bit ancient. I have a bottle somewhere. Ah, there it is. Okay. So yeah, she's got some years on her. I think over 200,000 miles on her. You know, she's been, you know, see here, writing down your mileage and your oil changes. So, you know, 2008, she had 179,000 miles on it. And they changed the oil. And then, I'm not sure when it got changed again. I changed it when I had it, I think. It wipes the oil right off. Wow. Those are rusty. Somebody has this nice electrical junction off the positive to more to the, you know, relay, and it's right in the way. Just what I want to do is ground myself out on that guy. Right out, maybe? Oh. Awesome. Now, success. That isn't right at all right there. Now, okay, so that's coming off. Of course, it's a Ford. It's got that threaded on fan, clutched fan, which needs to be turned. I believe it's a lefty. I believe they're left-handed. Pretty sure. Find out shortly here. Now you can unbolt the fan from the backside, but it doesn't do you any good because it doesn't give you any more space. You can untake those bolts off the pulley, but all it does is loosen the pulley off. So, yeah. Something that is handy to do while you're doing this is to have the new part, and then you can take a look at where all your bolts happen to be, and you can know what you're looking at, because obviously, like most of these things, you know, it's hidden. There's bolts behind here. It's a pain. I have to go underneath and get some of these bolts. I'm pulling the whole water pump off without taking this fan off for now, because this is hard to get this fan off of this shaft. It's a left-handed thread, I believe, onto that shaft, and it's hard to get it off without the tool that Ford makes that you put on that pulley with a couple of bolts so you can hold the pulley in place and get that off. I don't have the tool. On some vehicles that have a larger diameter pulley, the bolts are far enough apart you can wedge a screwdriver through the bolts and then jam it that way. I've done that before. On these Ford 4 liters, it's not. So I'm going to pull the whole thing off, hold it out here, clamp it in my vise, take the fan off of it, probably put it back on the same way, and then put it back. It makes it a little pain to get these bolts that are underneath here, but all right. Well, got the pump out of the engine. And here's a good way, I mean, aside from the obvious, like, bearings are shot, but I got it out here. It's going to clamp onto the impeller here so I could break this loose, and the impeller just pulled off. So that's a good sign that it's thoroughly worn out. Again, also you can see how all these impeller blades are just ground completely down. There's that bearing on the front side. That's just, you know, seen many better days. I was hoping I could just, she's nice, probably seized on there, pressed on there, clipped on there. I don't know. I was hoping I could just pull the rest of the way off so I could have an easier time of getting at that shaft up there. But yeah, I gotta clamp that and put a big crescent wrench. Like I said, Ford has a tool that goes in 2 of these bolt holes. It holds this place in place. I don't have it, so we're gonna make do with what we got. Stick around. Gentle there, gentle. No need to get crazy. We'll torque them down, or at least I'll look up the torque, so I can at least know what it is when I choose to ignore it. My guess is it's nothing extravagant. I tell you, this is a whole lot easier with this fan off of here, you know. Just amazing difference. Don't be like that. Greasy, grimy, disgusting. There's a few sneaky ones. Hard to see. This one is especially tricky. Hides right underneath here. Right underneath the pulley. There's some of these. I'm just gonna twist them in a bit to make sure we got them right, because they were a little tricky. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, or not. Or I won't. Because you can't even get on them. Okay. Okay, so the torque on them is 89 inch-pounds. So, like I said, not much. I'll actually torque it. I got a torque wrench for it, so, you know, guess I might as well. Okay, so, fan spins on. Got those bolts on for that pulley. Just tighten them down with the impact. They're not going to hurt anything there. Hopefully this belt is going to hold this tight enough with a little bit of impacting here with a wrench. I'll be able to get this spun on and tight enough for it to stay on. It does spin. The way the fan spins, the air tightens it up. So I'm not really worried. This clutch is a little messed up on this fan. There it is. It's on. Yeah, why would they make it so you can actually get in there and get on that? Don't know about this one. We'll just do the best. Now we'll put the shroud on, then the radiator, that, and a radiator like this. That clip back where it belongs. I should clean this out, but I'm not going to. Exactly. Well, that's perfect. It figures. This thing here. hate them, hate them, hate them. They do that. Come here, you booger. The good ones have latches. You can lock them open. The other ones, like these, just suck terribly. And I don't think I have any more worm drives around here at the moment, or I would put one on here in an instant. Because these are absolutely horrendous. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. Maybe. Great. Get in there. Ah. There. There we are. Get out of there. There. Okay. Perfect. Go underneath for that one. Yeah, that was right here for my shroud. Dang it. That happens. Right, and where did it go? Who knows? Be the benefits of working in a driveway right here. Yeah, exactly. Well, there she is. In all her glory. Back in action. Smoking off the exhaust because it's got valve cover leaks. I think the power steering pump's on its way out as well. But nice shiny water pump down in there. So, anyways, yeah, that's another one done. So, Ranger, got the water pump. That's pretty much how you did it. I just spun that fan on from the front, stamped it down hard, and it seems to be holding true. So, just let it speed up and cycle here. Thanks for watching again. Stick around. I think I might have a revival coming your way soon. Of an old Dodge truck, 77, 2500 Dodge. Yeah, it's sitting. Guys just want to get it. So maybe I'll see if I can get a carburetor or something for it, decent work. Apparently it ran, but it's parked there. So. Thanks again.